Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Canva tutorial. Okay, I'm Rainy, this is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're going to dive right in. So in last week's tutorial, what I totally forgot to mention was the glow feature does not work if you've layered elements. I also forgot to mention that there are specific files within Canva that it doesn't work on either, but one of you was absolutely brilliant and played around with it and found a workaround. So I'm going to share that with you today. And we can all thank Jasmine very much for this workaround. So we're just going to dive right in. Let's go to create design because we're going to work in something that would be a cut file for design space, or in this, Cricut. Let's go custom size. 6.75 by 9.25. Of course, change this from pixels to inches if you have to type that into the dimension boxes. We've got our blank canvas. All right, going over to elements, there are, as I said, some things within elements that you can't use the glow feature on. It's something to do with the type of image file it is. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through and we're going to layer a couple of things like here. Because I can change the colors on this, there is no option for using the glow feature. But as we're going to layer this with some other things, these don't really go together, but we're going to make them work anyways. They're the same type of file. We're just going to group these together, and I'm going to close the position drawer, and then I'm going to group them. Oh, I don't like that placement. Hold on, let's fix this a bit. All right, so we're going to group those together. Now, because we've grouped them and because of the type of files they are, there is no option to use the glow feature. So we're going to show you the trick. I'm going to close this drawer. I'm going to duplicate these. And we're just going to create an entire sheet of them. Keep it simple today for this tutorial. Now, come up here to share, download, transparent PNG, download it. And here comes the magic, people. Here comes the magic. So we're going to get rid of all of those. Now, what we need to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to re-upload this image file into Canva and then add it to our canvas. I'm just going to close this drawer and we're going to zoom in a little bit. Now, inevitably, these will need to be resized. But before we do that, we're going to be able to come up here to edit image. And now the shadow feature is available. So we can use glow. So as you notice, now each individual element has a slight blur around it. So coming up here to the control panel, we turn the blur right down, the transparency all the way up, and we're going to change this from white or to white and then hit apply. Now, let's change the background color so we can ensure that we have made our kiss cuts. Look at that. And then, like I said, you'll just have to resize them because it shrinks them down when we pull them in as image files. But look at that. It's a workaround and it's amazing. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with text. So coming over here to text, I'm going to add a heading. I'm going to close the drawer. For simplicity, we're going to go with, say, breakfast. And then we're going to duplicate that baby. And duplicate. I'm just going to create a quick sheet of the same header for simplicity right now. Okay, we've got a whole sheet, right? Now, there's two ways to do this. What I have found does work better. I'm going to share that with you. So if we just, okay, hang on a second here. Let's highlight the whole page. We're going to come up here to Effects, come to the Outline tab, and we're going to put a slight outline around these letters. I'm going to change it from gray to white. And then this thickness actually doesn't work too bad, but I'm going to increase it just slightly. Cool. So let's close that drawer. Now, changing the background back to white because we don't want to download the orange color. We're going to download this file as a transparent PNG. And then we're going to re-upload it right back into Canva and do the same thing like we did with the flowers to get this to work. So we have a glow. We can put the offset around them. So come disappear. Go. Let's just delete all of these guys. And then let's re-upload our text file. Oh, where are you? There you are. Into Canva and plunk it down on the list. Perfect. Now, changing the background to a color so I can see what I'm working with. We're going to click on the image, and now we can do the same thing like we did with the flowers. We can come into shadows, we can go to glow, and it's now going to put that blur or that offset around all of the letters. Let's change it to white. Where is white? There we go. And apply. And look at that, you guys. Nice and simple. And then, like I said, with the text and the images, you're going to have to just play around with the sizes a little bit to make sure that they're the size you're looking for. But check that out. So there's a great workaround. And like I said, you can probably skip doing the outline on the files. I've done it both ways. Depends on how much of a kiss cut you want around it. But then keep in mind, you can also completely adjust the size of this thing by taking it, say, to a 2, right? No, I want this white. Go away. Oh, you're going to do it a second time. All right, fine. Let's just back up then. Okay, let's just back up then, and we'll just start from scratch. Okay, edit image, glow, and then change it from black to white, transparency all the way up, blur all the way down, and then, like I said, you can change the size right within glow to make it a little bit smaller than what it is you're looking for. I messed up the size of my image. Can you see it? It's all kind of funky. It'll reset. There it is. It's just taking its time today. I think my laptop's having issues. But yeah, there you go. And that's a much smaller kiss cut around those letters than it would be if I had left it as the default in Glow. But yeah, check that out. And like I said, you just got to play around with it. But here's a workaround, and it's an excellent way to do the kiss cuts and the offsets within Canva, so you can just import the image files into Cricut Design Space and print and cut. I prefer using Canva. I find it easier. I find Design Space clunky and janky and slow. It's not a very intuitive program, and yeah, it's so slow. It frustrates me. So I really prefer using Canva to create everything and then just uploading the image files as PNGs to print and cut. So yeah, there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's give a huge thanks to Jasmine in the comments for figuring this out for us. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you're new to our channel, drop us a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao!